Back in the year 47, a man named Tony Sigma called a town meeting, and he offered a proposal that things are too light. Everything, groceries, people, band-aids. He proposed that from now on, we build things with a little heft to it. No matter what it is, a deck of cards, you make that metal cards. If your wristwatch doesn't cause crippling arthritis in your shoulder, wrist, and elbow, that is no watch for me. And so continued through the generations, the new Sigma family motto, heavier than it needs to be. Fast forward to the modern day world, and the Sigma family has brought that age-old tradition to their lenses. Thankfully, thank God. Sigma lenses are responsible for more camera mounts breaking than Jack the camera mount breaker bandit of 1815. So in today's video, I want to talk about what I think is the most overrated lens in the history of the world, the Sigma 18-13. I fucked that up. 18-13. How can you go backwards on the number? It's 18 to... Well, we fell back.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
Okay, I have to admit, this lens just pisses me off. I just get irked. Like Urkel from that show, The Family Guy, Family Matters. I love that show. Come back, Urkel, I love you. I don't know what annoys me more, the lens itself or the fact that people recommend me to get the lens. Both are just so irritating, makes my skin itch. There's 3 super terrible things about this lens, and I swear to goodness Christ, if anybody recommends me this lens again, I will create an affiliate link for a hitman to off you. Take that, it's in my Amazon store right now. So I myself am a proud and slightly disgruntled owner of the Panasonic G85. It's looking at my room right now. It would be recording this video right now, but the battery was exhausted from the Sony A9 vs G85 test. I had to sleeping right now. I forgot it was so tired. I'm sorry, battery, I love you. The only lens I own is that Mitacon 25mm, and I like the lens. People say it's so soft, what a terrible lens. You want that for a face. I look so gorgeous in that lens, it's beautiful. Compared to the Sony that shows every bit of redness and heart disease in my nose, it's like this thing just beautifies you. That's why like Canon has an advantage. They're softer. They're not as good as Sony, but it's like more beautiful for the face. People are like filming in 4K with the highest resolution. You want to be as ugly as possible. Get the Sony a7R III, so it has the highest megapixel count. Maybe the Canon 5D SR, the 50 megapixel one. Get that, up the sharpness. Film in 4K, which it can't do, can it? That would be a mistake then. Sorry for wasting your money. We're ranting now. Has nothing to do with the video, but just the highest megapixel, sharpest image will make you look older, uglier, fatter, stupider, and worse in bed. So, Canon for life. Thank you for sucking so much. You make me beautiful, Canon. I love you. So getting back on track here. I have this Mitacon lens. It's a manual focus only lens, and people often, I'm complaining all the time about the manual focus. It's annoying to set up, especially when you change positions a lot, and then you have to focus, go sit down in your position, wait, look up, enhance. It's annoying as shit. So people are always suggesting me lenses. One of the most common suggestions I get, why don't you just get a speed booster with the Sigma 18-35? Oh yeah. Let's do that. Listen, you Jiminy Cricket assholes. The Sigma to 18-35. Why'd I add that in? It's gotta be the most overrated lens in the history of the Earth that Flat Earth Santa created. The thing weighs 811 grams. That's 800 grams more than it should be. I could vlog with my cat sitting on top of the camera and be more comfortable than if I was using a Sigma lens. You might as well just vlog with wrist weights on. I think they purposefully make them heavier than they need to be to continue that family tradition starting back in the year 47. Okay, Okay, Jim, our 18 to 35 protocol is complete. I think it's our best lens yet, buddy. How much does it weigh? With our new aspherical fluoride element technology, we got it down to 200 grams. Double it. I'm sorry, what? Double the weight of the lens. Why? Because life is hard, Greg, and so should trying to lift one of our lenses be. Jim, may I just plead to you to keep it at this weight? It's perfect. It's the perfect lens. People are gonna love this lens, Jim. Come on. After you've doubled the weight of the lens, come back and double it again. Jim, you've lost your mind. I won't do it. Well, you're fired. You can pick up your last check at the desk. It'll come with a complimentary 40-pound dumbbell, of course. Enjoy that. That Sigma lens is massive, so are all their other lenses. Every single one of their lenses is too big for its own good. I heard once somebody on the DP review forum say something like, in order to get the corner sharpness perfect, Sigma makes their lenses bigger than they need to be, because every lens is like good in the corners. I mean the middle. And then they make it so big that like the middle is everywhere. So like, what are you doing? I hate you, Sigma. I prefer light gear with super fast apertures and wide zoom ranges. Just make it happen, technology. I'm actually working with the aliens over at Tamron. We're trying to design a 16 to 500 f1 lens that weighs 100 grams. It's made of water and like light water, lighter than regular water. It does dissolve after the first use. So we're still in the drawing board phase of this. It's coming soon. Affiliate links down below. So the size and weight, the sheer size of it too, it's a big ass intimidating thing. It's like, what do you want me to do with that thing? You gotta be kidding me. It's also the autofocus noise. Like why is this such a good video lens if it has the worst sound? Even your shotgun mic picks it up. It's like, what the hell is happening inside that lens that causes all that racket? It's like struggling. They're lifting glass over their heads and shit and tossing it back and forth to each other. There's little villages of people in there breaking shit. It's the worst sounding lens I've ever heard. So unless you're doing separate audio lav mic style, you can't do a vlog with a shotgun mic in that thing. You'll break your arm first of all with the weight, and then the sound of it will piss off your audience. You'll get no subscribers. Is the optical quality of the lens good? Sure it is. Who gives a shit about that? That's the dumbest design feature. Ooh, it's optically sound. You're a loser. Soft lenses are beautifying. What do you know about life? In my opinion, optical quality is like the least important factor in a lens, especially for video. Don't quote me on this, but like photos use more megapixels, and then the video, you could almost put like a plastic cup onto your camera and it'd look great. It's like it doesn't matter as much as photos matter, quality wise. But if you're filming yourself, I mean, that Mitacon versus the A9, in my opinion, I looked healthier and better looking in this crappy soft lens. That's all I want. That's all I give a shit about. So the lens being too big and too heavy, the autofocus sounding like a group of turtles mating with a flock of geese. And that brings us to the third factor. It's not a native lens to anything. It's an adapted loser lens. I hate adapted glass. I think okay, it comes in different mounts. Go fuck yourself. So it would mount directly to a 62, but let's be real with ourselves. Nobody's buying that. Nikon F, you'd have to adapt it to their new Nikon Loser 7 lineup. Pentax, they don't even do video. Sigma, Sony. And Sony's a joke, that's a lie. They just have a lens mount in the body, liars. But from what I've seen, it doesn't autofocus as good as a regular native lens would on the system, and that's why I hate adapted glass for any system. If you look at Potato Jet's latest video on the Canon R versus M50, he's using an EF lens on the R, adapted, and the thing was struggling. Canon lies to us They say there's no loss in performance. It's equal. It's just like you're using a native mount. It's not even close, especially for video autofocus. So it's a fat, noisy, slow lens that is not even cheap. And I hate it. I'm probably gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy a 6D2 and that lens to contradict myself. Nothing I say is accurate. That's fine. You don't have to be smart to be successful in life. You just have to believe in here that you're deserving of good things in life, and this world will bring it to you as long as you try. Just try and believe, my friend, and you can do anything. So I think we're done here for today. Thank you so much for watching the video. Affiliate links for the lens down below. You're a sellout. I'm not a sellout. He is. Not me. So we're done. Let me know your thoughts on the lens down below. Is it the greatest lens? I could be convinced. I might buy it tomorrow. Let me know how good it is. What are its qualities? Why do people love it so much? So heavy, fat, and slow. I don't know. Maybe it's great. But let me know down below and subscribe for more videos, and I'll see you in the next one. After you've doubled the weight of the